Let's start with section 32, depreciation. By mistake, my phone has received a call, so that's why it is already pre-written. So let's continue. Condition for charging depreciation is, if you want to charge depreciation, these are the following conditions, and the SSC has to mandatory follow this. SSC should own the asset. SSC should be the owner. Asset should be owned by the SSC. This is the statement. Asset should be owned by the SSC. Interpretation is SSC should own the asset. That is, the SSC should not hire the asset and charge depreciation on it. He should not fool the income tax assessment officer that he has purchased the asset, but it is on hire. So it is such case won't be allowed. So let's get to a conclusion that if you want to charge depreciation on an asset, the asset should be owned by the SSC, and the asset should be used for the business only. If it is used for personal use, then as per the ratio, the business ratio, that is the portion for which the asset is used for the business, the expenses will be, that is the depreciation will be allowed. The other personal expenses of depreciation will not be allowed. It should be put to use. Put to use means the asset simply should not be brought and kept aside in the storeroom. It should be put to use. The use of the asset should be done. This is the mandatory three condition. You should be very cautious. If the question says the asset is not put to use, you can't charge depreciation on it. If the question says asset is immediately put to use as soon as the asset is purchased, then you can charge depreciation. If the question says after 3 months, then you have to see after 3 months the assets. You have to calculate the period. So let's see the other conditions. First, see the note. If the said asset is put to use for more than 180 days in the previous year, then full depreciation will be charged. But if put to use for less than 180 days in the previous year, then 50% depreciation is allowed. Okay? Please copy this much. Pause the video and copy. I'll explain you then. See, this is the all theory part, when I'll be teaching you the practical part. So just wait. I'll be reading it once again. See, if the said asset is put to use for more than 180 days in the previous year, then full depreciation will be charged. That is the entire rate. If the rate is 15%, then 15% will be directly charged. It does not, in the income tax calculation, how we calculate in our accounts, that if asset used for 9 months, then 9-month depreciation will be charged. But in income tax depreciation, if more than 180 days, then full depreciation. Assume that it has worked for the entire year. But if less than 180 days, then if more 180 days, less 180 days, if less 180 days, then 50% depreciation will be allowed. That is 1 divided by 2. Simple as that. So you are getting at how income tax and how accounting is different while calculating depreciation. I hope this much is clear. So I am giving you a simple thing to remember. If the asset purchased after 4th October, then it is less than 180 days. How? See, if asset is purchased after 4th October, so October has 31 days less 427 plus 30 days in November, 31 days in December, 31 days in January, 28 days in February, plus 31 days in March. So it comes to 178 total. So it is less than 180 days. Okay. But if the asset purchased before 4th October, then it is more than 180 days. So are you getting it? If before 4th October, assume 1st October. 1st October, that means 31 minus 1 plus 30 days in November plus 31 days in December plus 31 days in January, 28 days in February, 31 days in March. So you get 181 days. That is more than 180 days. So are you getting this? If you want, you can write this. This is for simple. Otherwise, you have to calculate on the Kelsey now and then and see whether it is more than or less than 180 days. This is a small hint. If you want, you can copy it. Simply know that if purchase after 4th October, that is purchase after 4th October and immediately put to use, then less than 180 days. If purchase before 4th October and immediately put to use, then more than 180 days. Please copy this much. I hope you all have done copying. So let me show you the format. Particulars, rupees, WDV on 1/4/2016. Sorry, I'll take 2015 and add put to use. See, put to use. More than 180 days, less than 180 days, less sales of the asset. Finally, you come to total. So this is a specific format. Please copy the format. Then after, I'll be teaching you the final sum, how to solve the sum. Please write the format of depreciation. Format of depreciation. Here you write full, that is 100% depreciation, half, that is 50% depreciation. I hope you all have copied this much. So let me show you an illustration. I will take the example from textbook, or textbook, not our practice manual. Take question number 2. See the page number 4.93. Messrs Dollars Limited sum. If you have an older book or a newer version, so Messrs Dollar Limited. Okay, so let's see what the question says. Messrs Dollar Limited, a manufacturing concern, furnished the following particulars. Opening WDV of plant and machinery on 1/4/2015, 15% block. 15% block means he has already given you the rate, 5 lakhs. Purchase of plant and machinery put to use before 1/10/2010. Put to use 1/10/2015. That is, it is before 4th October 2015. That is, it is more than 180 days. So on at full depreciation will be charged. That is at the rate of 15%, and here also at the rate of 15%. If it would have been less than 180 days, how you would have calculated? 15% into 50% comes to 7.5% into 2 lakhs. Okay, have you understood how to do that? So, well, I hope you all have done this. So I'll be solving over here only. 5 lakhs more than 180 days, 2 lakhs. Y'all please don't do this. Please make a new box and write it down. 2 lakhs, there is no less than. And what it has said in the question, sales proceed of plant and machinery which become obsolete. The plant and machinery was purchased on 1/4/2003 for rupees 5 lakhs, sold for 5,000. So how much, so much we have read, so much we have read in this third part. There is nothing important. It is simply saying that sales rupees 5,000. So write sales 5,000. So 5,000, we come to 6,95,000. So depreciation will be calculated in this manner. Depreciation for put to use more than 180 days, that is this both, is equal to 6,95,000 into 15%, will come to 6,95,000 into 15%, that is 1,04,250. Now you have understood this much. Now let's assume here half put to less than 180 days. How it would have been? Take 1 lakh. It is an example. Okay, you write a new example. If 1 lakh rupees asset have been purchased and put to use for less than 180 days, then our depreciation, then the total amount would have come for the block is rupees 7,95,000. So how you would have calculated? So write first depreciation for put to use more than 180 days is equal to 6,95,000, because not okay, 6,95,000 into 15%. This both, from this both only 5,000 has gone, because the question clearly says the asset was sold of rupees 5 lakh which was purchased on 1/4/2013. So that means from the WDV 5,000 will be subtracted. So therefore 6,95,000 will be taken for more than 182 days. So depreciation will be 1,04,250. For the second case, depreciation for put to use less than 180 days is equal to 1 lakh into 15% is equal to 15,000, and concluded total depreciation is equal to 1,04,250 plus 15,000 comes to rupees 1,19,250. This is the way you have to calculate the depreciation. So this was the basic calculation of depreciation. There are more part for depreciation, that is additional depreciation, how to calculate additional depreciation, how much amount you have to take in current year. So if you have understood this much, please copy the illustration in the theory book only, so that when you are reading the theory part, you can recall everything fast. Please copy this much. Pause the video. I hope you have copied. Please copy the remaining part. I hope you have copied this also.